Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to another TBR Knockout reading vlog. So it's been an interesting week here. We had a huge snowstorm. Power's been out for a lot of people. It was out for me as well for a couple of days. And we have power now, we just can't use water, so a shower is not possible, so my hair is gonna do what it's gonna do. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys what I am going to read for the TBR Knockout. I have started both of these books, so I'll give you a little bit of my feelings towards the books currently. I did change it up from what it was originally going to be, because I just wasn't feeling the books that I had put into place. So these are the books I'm going to be reading now. So for the book with romance in it prompt, I have chosen Remember Me Always by Renee. This is a book that I recently bought. I cheated on my book buying ban, so that's fantastic. But I'm really trying to get through those books, and it just happens to be a romance. I don't know if, I guess it's considered romance, but I feel like it's more of a contemporary maybe. But this is about a girl named Shelby who gets into a car accident, and her mom sends her off to this treatment place where they erase her memory of the car accident because she's having really bad panic attacks. Well, in the process, they might have accidentally caused her to lose memory of her boyfriend. So yeah, so far, I don't know. It seems very cheesy so far. It's kind of weird. There's a theater element to it, which I enjoy, but I don't know if it's gonna be a good one. So yeah, I'm about 62 pages in, and yeah, that's my thoughts so far. I don't have too many just because it is a very simple plot. I don't know how I feel about any of the characters yet. I haven't fully developed my thoughts about them yet. I can tell you that I hate the mom in this. The writing, not my favorite. But yeah, I think it would be a nice read. I just don't think it's gonna be anything special. So yeah, I'll update you more as I move through that. And then I have The Secret Adversary by Agatha Christie. This is for Pink on the Cover or Spine. I was gonna read the ABC Murders this month for my Agatha Christie prompt, but then I didn't want to read The Magician's Lie. So I found an Agatha Christie book that had pink on the cover, and yeah, this one is about 400 pages, but it is super large print. But this one I'm 42 pages into, and this is my first Tommy and Tuppence book. This is the first one, but I've never read one before. And it's interesting. It does capture my interest, though. So it seems pretty interesting. I do like things that have to do with politics, whenever it's like intertwined with the story. And I think it's just gonna be a fun situation. I really didn't want to read another Hercule Poirot book this month, so this is definitely a lot better than Hercule Poirot. It's not like quite a mystery, but it is still considered a mystery. There's a lot more than just figuring out what is happening. There's a lot more story to it, so yeah, I'm excited. I think I'll get through this one pretty quickly. So far, they have just met Mr. Whittington, and they're making a deal with him. So I'm really excited to see where this one goes. And yeah, that is my update. So this isn't like a reading update for the TBR Knockout, but I did get some book mail from a subscriber. I have already opened it. I didn't think about filming it. So next time I get book mail, I will film it. film my unboxing of it. But I got 2 books, which I am so thankful for. I have the notes here. They're from Jason, and so kind. They told me that this is to support my channel, which is so sweet. I've never had anyone send me any books, so this is just wonderful. It's so sweet. I don't ask for it at all, but listen, if this is how you guys want to support my channel, that is fantastic. But just watching my videos is really the most support I can ask for. But listen, this was just so sweet. It was so nice. They're hardbacks, which, girl, we know hardbacks are expensive. So I got The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, which is one of the books that I have to read for either TBR Knockout or Buzzwordathon. So it's great to have an actual copy of it, so I don't have to try and get it from the library. And this cover is gorgeous. Like, oh, come on. Absolutely love it. So I'm so excited to add this to my collection. Thank you so much, Jason. And then also, he got me the hardcover of Tiffany D. Jackson's Grown, which I did read earlier last year, and I absolutely loved it. And now I own all of Tiffany D. Jackson's books that she's come out prior to this year. So it's great. I can add it to my collection, and I'm so excited. I just wanted to film this and thank Jason and everyone for supporting me, regardless of how you choose to support me. And yeah, I'm so excited. It was very surprising to get this on my doorstep. Okay, so time for a little update. I am on page 194 of this, and I think there's only 293 pages. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish this today. And so far, my thoughts. Auden, I think that's how you say his name. I don't know if it's Aiden, but I'm pretty sure it's Auden. Don't like him. Don't like him at all. I'm not a huge fan. Not to spoil anything, but he's abusive. And I don't understand how, what's the main character? Shelby. So Auden's abusive, and Shelby literally cannot see it, which I guess is like normal, but people keep telling her that he is, and she just, I don't know. Shelby's not the smartest, I will admit. She is really not the smartest human. I am getting more into this. I do find it very interesting. I don't agree with the romance, though. So yeah, there's a lot of moving parts to this now, and I'm interested to see what's actually going to happen. I don't want to spoil anything, so, but there's a lot of moving parts. So that's my update. It's really short, really nothing. I don't think I can make a full thought yet, because a lot of things are happening currently, and there's a lot of different things that are about to take place. So I have to see how those pan out before I can fully have a good thought about the situations in these books. So I am going to finish reading this, and then I will update you. I don't know when I'll finish reading it, but I know it will be sometime today. So I just wanted to chime in for half a second. I think I just realized this is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, I think. It even uses like some of the same dialogue, somewhat, like modern day dialogue. This would have been it. This scene that I just read. I'm cringing, quite actually. So yeah, just wanted to pop in, and I'm not sure if it's Romeo and Juliet retelling, but I have a feeling that it is, because they're currently doing a Romeo and Juliet play. So I kind of think that it's kind of meshed together. I don't know. this was a weird one. That whole scene was not good. It literally felt like Romeo and Juliet. Auden is also so obsessed with being like this wonderful romantic guy, and I can't stand it. It's really getting gross. Okay, just wanted to pop in and talk about that. It's time for another update. I did finish Remember Me Always by Renee yesterday. I really thought it was a light read, which I enjoyed. It had some mystery to it, but it was mostly just like a very light contemporary. It wasn't too tense, even though I think it might have been supposed to be a little bit more tense than I felt. But yeah, I thought it was a nice read. I gave it 3 stars. Shelby, still a little bit dumb. Still not a huge fan of Auden. He, I guess, was supposed to redeem himself. How I felt in this, he was supposed to redeem himself, but still not a huge fan of him. I was wrong about the Romeo and Juliet. It was just that weird scene. There's a scene, and it is literally straight from Romeo and Juliet. So that's why I was like, wait, is this gonna be a Romeo and Juliet retelling? It's not, but that scene was literally ripped out of Shakespeare. It was weird. Auden is very dramatic, and I can't stand him. I also am not a huge fan of Cam. Cam reminds me of someone I went to high school with, and I'm not truly fond of. So, didn't like him, even though he was supposed to be like the comic relief, even though he wasn't really funny. He was just really annoying and thought that he got to have everything in the world. So, yeah, I give it 3 stars because I read it pretty quickly. I thought it was fun. The writing style eventually grew on me, so I didn't mind it. I thought it was fine. If you're looking for a light read with a hint of mystery, this will be a good one for you. But yeah, I don't have much thoughts on it. It's not going to be a book that I remember very much, even though it does say Remember Me Always. I'm not going to. But it was a cute read, light read. Didn't mind it. Now, update. I was supposed to be reading this last night so I can finish it. I'm on page 65. But I may have got distracted by Bridgerton. My mom got me The Duke and I for Valentine's Day. It came in a couple days ago. And I had to pick it up yesterday, so I read 100 pages of this. So... but I really need to prioritize this book. I'm hoping to finish both of these because I have a lot to do in March, or this month since this is going up in March. But yeah, I have a lot to read in March, so I want to finish both of these. Well, I have to finish this one, but I also want to finish this so that this isn't put on the back burner, because I'm really enjoying this. I'm also really enjoying this one. I originally had the ABC Murders for my Agatha Christie book. I'm glad I changed it because Hercule Poirot is not a character that I can stand very much. I find Hercule Poirot to be very pretentious and very annoying, which is a problem because most of her books are Hercule Poirot books. But this is a Tommy and Tuppence book, which is the first one, and it's actually pretty good. I'm really interested. It's not like... I mean, I guess they're solving a murder, but also... Not a murder. They're solving a mystery. There hasn't been a murder that happened yet. But they're solving a mystery, but also, like, trying to get money, which is very interesting. Trying to get money by doing heist jobs and just, like, doing crimes, but also they have to solve this mystery because they kind of got fucked over. So basically, they got fucked over by this person, Mr. Whittington, and so now they're on the search for him because there's a missing secret document, which can start another war, apparently. I don't know. I do need to read more into this. I have been reading this pretty quickly whenever I have picked it up, so I just really need to get it done. and not be distracted by Bridgerton. Okay, so time for my final update. I finished The Secret Adversary by Agatha Christie and absolutely loved it. I gave it 4 stars, and I cannot wait to read the rest of the Tommy and Tuppence series. This is the first one, and I do kind of want to read them in order because I think for this series it may be a little bit important because of some of the relationship things that happen within here. So I definitely want to read them in order. I'm not sure what the next one is. Okay, I think Partners in Crime is the next one. And I don't know how many there are. I don't know if it's just these 5. I'm not sure. Tommy and Tuppence are the best characters that I believe Agatha Christie created. I'm not a huge fan of Hercule Poirot, although I will read them. I just find Hercule Poirot to be a bit pretentious, and Tommy and Tuppence are just like these fun people, and they just bring a realness to the story. And so this one is about Tommy and Tuppence. They don't have much money, so they're trying to figure out how to make money. So they thought that they would get paid to do like heist jobs for people, basically commit crimes for people. Well, they get mixed up into this very extreme, elaborate plan to try and create another war between Germany and the UK, and I also think Russia. And so they kind of get involved in this, and they meet a lot of people along the way. All these people that they meet along the way are so interesting, it makes you want to continue reading it. And yeah. I don't want to give away too much. It is a little bit political, so if you like political reads, this one is probably a really good one to start off with. If you haven't read any Agatha Christie, I would really recommend this. Hercule Poirot books probably aren't the best books to start off with whenever you're reading Agatha Christie because they're not the best. They're fun mysteries, but they're nothing like this. This is a huge adventure story that's absolutely amazing. It's fun. It's I don't know. There's a lot of funny moments. If you get British humor, then there's a lot of funny moments. And the characters are just so much fun. All of the characters, including Tommy and Tuppence, are just a grand old time. It's a party in this book, even though even though war is brewing, it's just a fun time. So I'm really glad that I read this one instead of reading whatever other book I was supposed to read for TBR Knockout. But this one's very, I highly recommend this Agatha Christie book. I think the TBR Knockout went very well this month, which is good because my Buzzwordathon did not go as planned. I will link that video above, so you can check that one out and see how February's Buzzwordathon went. But I'm so happy that I read both of these books. I am happy that I read this one because it was a very light read, so it helped motivate me to read more. And I also had recently bought it, so I wanted to get it read pretty quickly. And this one, fantastic, loved it. So I'm really excited that I read these, and I'm excited for next month also. Next month, and I think for the months coming up, I think I'm just going to do reading vlogs, just straight reading vlogs, not just like Buzzwordathon reading vlogs or TBR Knockout reading vlogs. I think I'm just going to do 2 reading vlogs a month and see how I feel about it next month and whether I want to switch back or not, because I feel like that will do me better because I'm always in a rush to read these books because I have to read them by the 2nd and 3rd weeks of the month, and sometimes I just don't get to these books until later on in the month, and then it also puts me off track because I'm like, well, I have to read this in this allotted amount of time. So I think I'm just going to do reading vlogs from now on of what I'm reading, and if I happen to be reading my TBR Knockout or my Buzzwordathon books, then those will be involved. But yeah, I guess I will just put my Buzzwordathon or TBR Knockout books if they're not already in my TBR. I'll just mention if I read them or not in my TBRs for the next month. So I hope that made sense. I don't know if it did. I'll try to clarify if it didn't whenever I'm editing, but yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. I think it will work better for me and I won't be as stressed, because at this point I've been getting very stressed out about not completing these books when I'm supposed to be completing them. And I just really want to read. And although I have like a set TBR, I want to be able to read those books when I want to read them throughout the month. So yeah, I hope that's okay with you guys. Let me know down below if you would prefer me to do the TBR Knockout and the Buzzwordathon reading vlogs, or just like normal reading vlogs are okay. I really enjoy just watching reading vlogs. So yeah, I think that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.